eerie soundtrack. Start with a chilling sound that grabs attention immediately. Logo animation. Dark fog and shadows as your logo fades in, followed by a ghostly flash. Quick, scary tease. Flash brief. Spooky clips, like a ghostly figure or haunted house. Spooky voiceover. Ready to face your fears? Welcome to a haunt video shung, where horror lives.
Story 1. The Midnight Whispers. A young girl named Lily used to walk home from school every day. But one evening, she heard whispers, soft, almost like someone calling her name. She turned around, but no one was there. The whispers followed her every step. The next day, she told her mom, but the whispers stopped. Only from that day on, she couldn't walk down that street again. It felt like something was watching her. Always. No. Story 2. The Girl in the Window. Tom always passed by the old house near the woods. He never thought much of it until one night, he saw a girl staring at him through the window. It was a cold, empty stare, but it felt so real. He stopped and tried to wave, but she didn't move. That night, he dreamed of her standing in the same spot, waiting. When Tom tried to visit the house the next morning, it was gone. Just an empty lot. Yo. Story 3. The Lost Toy. In a quiet little town, there was a story about a little boy named Max, who lost his favorite toy in the woods. His mom looked everywhere, but they never found it. Max cried every night for months, until one day, the toy appeared at his doorstep. But it wasn't the same toy. It was cold, dirty, and its eyes were wide open. Max never played with it again. He said the toy seemed to watch him while he slept. No. Story 4. The Empty Swing. A family moved into a beautiful house with a big yard. They loved everything about it, except for the old swing in the backyard. Every night the swing would move on its own, creaking in the wind. The family thought it was just the weather, until one night they saw it. A small child, swinging, but there was no one there. They moved out soon after, and the swing stopped. Story 5. The Crying Man. Late at night, a man's voice could be heard crying out near the park. No one knew who he was, but people started to avoid the park after dark. One night, a brave girl named Sarah decided to find out. She followed the sound and found a man sitting by the old bench, sobbing. When she tried to speak, he vanished. The next day, Sarah found out that many years ago, a man had been heartbroken after losing his family in that same park. Now, money. Story 6. The Haunted Picture. Sarah's grandmother gave her a beautiful old picture of a woman in a big house. Sarah loved the picture, but one night she noticed something strange. The woman in the picture seemed sad. Her eyes would follow Sarah wherever she went. One night, Sarah woke up to the sound of whispering. She turned to see the woman's face, now pressed against the glass. It was as if she was trying to get out. Sarah never kept that picture again. No. Story 7. The Stranger on the Bridge. In a small town, there was an old bridge known for strange occurrences. People said they saw a man standing there, watching everyone who passed by. But one night, a girl was walking home when she saw him. She asked if he needed help, but he just stared at her, and then slowly disappeared into the mist. The next day, the police found a picture of a missing person at the bridge. It was the same man she had seen.